Hey, hi everyone. Today we're just gonna look at spin edit. I received a question from one of my students about how do you work with a spin edit, and specifically his question was he needed to use a spin edit. So at certain values, it will show certain objects, and at other values, it will hide the objects. So what we're gonna do now, I just opened up a new project. Um, we're just going to add in a spin edit first and foremost, and then you can add in any components you want. Let's just work with the standard stuff, put a few edits in, say checkbox and a memo. Okay? So we have 4 items, well, 5 including the spin edit over there. So first things first, we have to code the spin edit to show these 4 items when above a certain value. We're gonna do 0, for instance. So if it's greater than 0, it should show these 4 other objects. And if it is 0 or lower than 0, it should hide them. So if you go to on the split edit and go to events, you have uh, a couple of events to choose from. The one we're going to choose is on change, because every time you're going to change the value, it needs to register um, a certain code that will either show or hide the object. So it's pretty simple from here. It's just going to be a simple if statement of the spin edit. So it'll be spin edit dot value. So if spin edit dot value is equal to 0, then we will show all, hide all the objects. So we had 2 edits in there. So edit visible is assigned to false. And then same thing for edit 2. And we had a checkbox. And lastly, we had a memo. All right, now that is for when the spin edit is 0 or is changed to 0. It will hide all the other objects except for the spin edit itself. Then for the other case where a value other than 0 needs to be showing these objects, we will just have to put an else statement in. So remember to take away the semicolon that is added in over there when putting in the else. And then all we do from here is take the exact same code that was in the if statement and place it in the else, with changing all of the false into true. As such. Okay, so if we run this program now, we shouldn't get any errors. And here we go. So if it is 1, it should show everything else. If it is 0, it should hide everything. But now you saw that when it started up the program, those objects were still there. The way to, let's say, solve that problem is to click on the form, and then on the events of the form, you can either choose on activate, on show, on show, or on visible, I believe. This one does not have a visible on it. So we're going to choose the on activate. on activate, you will copy the same code that is in the if statement, making everything not visible, and just put it in there. And that's about it. So when we run the program again, it won't give you any errors. And on 0, it will not show anything. On anything other than 0, it'll show these edits. Now, the next problem is your spin edit also goes to the negative values because it takes in all integers. And in my student's case, he did not, spin edit could not go to the negative values just because of the question requirement. So a way to solve that problem again is to click on your spin edit, go to the properties of the spin edit, and if you scroll down, you'll see two properties where it says max value and min value. By default, they are both 0, and when they are both 0, they will include all integers from negative infinity up to infinity. The way to change that is to change either one of them. So if either one of them is not 0 any longer, it will take the min value to be the min value, and you cannot go below that value, and it will take in the max value and will not go above that max value. So I will choose a max value of 1000 to make it pretty big. And you press enter to lock it in. You can run the code again. So now the min value was 0. So that means if I click on this, it will not go below 0. I can go all the way up to 1000 and not any higher. Okay, I hope that helps quite a bit of you with spin edits and how to trigger certain events when a spin edit is changed.